BXB. It's in the game.
I don't know who at Ghost Town Games came up with the idea for Overcooked. I can only assume they had very strange experiences in the kitchen themselves. Perhaps they were trying to cook with their wife one time and they realised the only way to get through it was to team up and deal with the vast amount of orders. Or maybe they had spent some time in a professional kitchen, because Overcooked is this crazy, cartoony, I don't know what you'd call this. It's kind of like a cooking simulator, but it's not a serious one. It's all about basically working really closely with someone else, or up to 4 people actually at one time, in local co-op, divvying up the jobs, dishing out the food, cutting things up, doing the washing up, you name it, it's in there, and it's crazy, and it's got this crazy, insane, bonkers story wrapped around it. About time travel and the Onion Kingdom being in peril, and how you have to save the day through your cooking. Yeah, why not? Let's save the day through cooking, because everybody knows good food goes a long way to making you happy. And it certainly makes me happy. I played this, I think the video footage I've captured here, which we'll see shortly once we get past this hilarious intro, which I want to include, is in single player. But I played a lot of this, well actually basically everything after this video I played in co-op, because even by yourself it's just punishingly hard. Trying to do all these tasks is almost impossible, I found, juggling between 2 characters. You need to play with at least one other real person, and if you don't have that option, I would say maybe give Overcooked a bit of a pass, because it just wasn't nearly as much fun as it was playing with my wife. And she was dreading it because she hates cooking with me. She finds that a nightmare, because I am a nightmare at cooking, because I want to do things my way and she wants to do things her way. But the thing with Overcooked is that basically what you'll immediately notice is one good way of doing anything. And you'll divvy up the tasks. You'll divvy up, I'm going to grab the food and cut it up, and you're going to take it from the past, and then you're going to cook it, and I'm going to give it back to you, and you're going to send it through to the customers, and that sort of thing. And then you've got to get the plates, and you've got to wash them up. And then they introduce even more crazy mechanics. I mean, that's complicated enough in what would be a basic kitchen environment setup. But then they have these crazy bonkers locations, like pirate ships, or in the middle of an earthquake, or on 2 moving trucks. Things go really mental. And, it's... your rewards and your unlocks and stuff are going to be based on your star rating, so you want to get 1, 2, 3 stars at the minimum. You want to get the 1 to pass the level, so things, when you really want to get those perfect 3 stars, you're really pushing yourself. Things are going to get really tough, really hectic. I would love to be able to try this with more players, and I'm certainly going to do that when I've got some friends round and stuff, but just with one other player, it's fun enough. It's actually easier to communicate. I can only imagine the chaos when you've got 4 people on the couch playing this at the same time. It will be insanity, but of a really fun variety, I'm sure. In addition to the co-op mode, there is an adversarial mode, but I don't think that's where the love of this game is. As you're playing, you're unlocking more crazy characters and chefs to be, unlocking different environments for versus mode. There's this fun overworld map which you get to drive around on to go between the different locations. The art style is so great. I really love the music. Everything about the way this game is presented actually is so engaging and so much fun and so damn silly. I just had a really, really good time playing it with my wife, and I'm going to definitely go back and play it quite a lot more with her in the coming months and stuff. It's another one of those lovely little games from Team 17, the guys behind Worms. That it's just a fun, cool concept, a palette cleanser from the big AAA titles with such great art direction. It's just so cool and cute and funny. I really dig this game a lot, and I'm going to tell lots of people about it and recommend it a lot. I think it really sets out to do something and really accomplishes it. And you've got to love it when you see an indie game that has a strong central idea and it's just nailed and it's just 100% there. The gameplay is hard, don't get me wrong, but if you're playing with some other people, it's such a fun alternative multiplayer experience. I couldn't recommend it enough. You should definitely check out Overcooked, and this is given, because it is so different, because it is so unique, and it is so well made, and it, everything works well. I mean, the controls can be sort of fiddly, but that's part of the charm, part of the challenge of it. If it was too easy to do everything you wanted to do, it wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be that crazy, chaotic challenge. I think they've got the balance so well done because they do everything so well. This is getting, from me, top score, 5 stars.
BXB. It's in the game.